Did I see what? Come on, man. You gotta remind me, bro. You know my memory fucked up. He said, did I see it? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I saw it. Maybe I didn't. I hope I did. Bruh, who didn't see that? Bruh, that shit was. I don't know. That shit was upset to a lot of people. But I already knew the locks was gonna eat them niggas, yo. I talked about it in one of my last streams, yo. Everybody already knew Dipset ain't got nothing for the locks, yo. I mean, Jada Kiss, it was basically Jada killing them niggas by himself. And who the fuck gonna bleed? All y'all haters, cause none of y'all niggas can't fuck with Jada. Yo. Who the fuck y'all want? Jada Kiss. And who the fuck y'all need? Jada Kiss. And who the fuck gon' bleed? All y'all haters, cause none of y'all niggas can't fuck with Jada. Yo, the Locks ate them niggas, yo. Yo, and this is what I tell, like one of my homies, me and him, he still make music to this day, yo. That's what he do for a living, motherfucker, make music. Big ass Jay-Z fan, yo. He'll always choose Jay-Z over Nas. I'll always choose Nas over Jay-Z. This motherfucker, uh, who else this nigga like? He like somebody else that I don't like. And then like right before the versus battle, man, he was like, "Oh, Dipset, Bird Gang, Bird Gang." I'm like, nigga, is you stupid? What is you saying right now, bro? How you still in the music business and you sitting here talking about Dipset gonna beat the Locks? Like, come on, my nigga. What did you after the versus battle, yo, he was like, all right, they got that one. Of course they got that shit, bro. They the Locks, nigga. I don't own no fucking I don't own no kind of Dipset music at all, yo. I don't own none of this shit. Nothing. I but I own mad ass fucking Rough Riders and D Block and fucking Locks music. I got they music because that shit hard. But motherfucking Jim Jones and I don't own no Jim Jones and I don't got no Cameron albums. I don't listen to no Cameron on a daily basis. But I listen to the fucking Locks on a daily basis. I listen to Styles P shit almost every other day. I listen to Jada shit almost every other day. The Dipset, I don't listen to them niggas music. Yo, you say what you want, man. I don't listen to Cameron and them cats, yo. I never really did, yo. Oh my god. Back in the day, his first solo album, that shit was alright, but I ain't ever buy that shit, yo. Killer Cam Cam, Killer Cam, Killer Killer Cam. And it was like, that Horse and Carriage, you remember that track? That's like one of the oldest tracks I can remember from Cameron was that Horse and Carriage. But even that when that Horse and Carriage first came out, that shit wasn't like, oh my god, I gotta go cop this nigga album, yo. I gotta hear what else he has to say, yo. That shit never really intrigued me like that. And that's what you gotta be in a battle. Like them boys really came like the battle rap. They came for battle rap, yo. Straight motherfucking gun bars. Nothing but gun bars. And Dipset, like, everybody in Dipset wanna be Jay-Z. They like all these they just flashy niggas. You know what I'm saying? They flashy, super materialistic. And like, the Locks is just murder, guns, drugs. They can get on their deep shit and they political shit and they spiritual shit sometimes, but money, drugs, guns, murder. Yeah, Dipset is like them motherfuckers flashy. That's why Cameron came out with the pink fur coats and all that shit, man. Like nigga, you just want to be seen, nigga. Motherfuckers just flashy as hell, and they raps show that shit. Like That's why I never really liked Jay-Z, man. Motherfucker too materialistic, man. I can't relate to that shit. But I done sold drugs and tote guns and shit like that. I can relate to that kind of shit, nigga. I done had beef and all kind of shit. But I ain't never drive no Bugattis and have big ass jewelry and I don't know. Like I said they just two different styles, man. But and then Jada kept coming at these niggas for cause they was playing the song, yo. They playing the whole song. He like, nigga, y'all lip syncing. Y'all playing the whole song, lip syncing to your own music, and y'all don't even know the words, nigga. He's like, yo, we rapping up here. We really rapping our shit, bro. We not rapping over no song, nigga. He's like, shit, y'all can sit in the car and listen to Apple Music for that shit, nigga. Y'all up here lip syncing and shit. Facts. They did that one. And they hyped it up like days before, yo. They hyped that shit like days before. Made sure it was gonna be a nice crowd. Motherfuckers got paid, and now they about to go on tour together. You know what I'm saying? Now they about to go on tour and get that tour money together. That's what's up, though. And then there was something else, motherfucking Jada said. He's like, yo, where we at? We in the heart of New York. This nigga live in Miami. It's like, this nigga moved to Connecticut. You can find me in New York, nigga. I'm in New York, nigga. I'm in the streets, nigga. This nigga live in Connecticut. This nigga live in Miami. uh, the lock say, nigga, I'm still here in New York, nigga. Come find me, bro. Y'all wanna find me? I'm in the streets, nigga. We still here, nigga. Y'all moved to Connecticut. Bro, I really think they said they. Well, I didn't hear that from the versus battle, but somebody, cause I didn't watch it like all the way to the end yet. It was like 2 hours long, like almost 2 hours or something. I watched most of it, but somebody said, yo, at the end of the battle, they was like they was gonna like try to set up a tour together and go on tour and do like a little jam like that. Yo, my fucking shoulder. But yeah, if they can put a little show together and really do that shit and go on tour, that shit will be lit, yo. I know they'll bring a lot of motherfuckers out. If they come anywhere close to my area, I'll try to get tickets for that shit. Not for Dipset though, for the Locks. I'll definitely try to go see the Locks. Yo, y'all come close around here? Matter of fact, Styles P and Jada did come through my city like 4 years ago. They came through here, but it's like I don't know, man. They did like a little hole in the wall club, yo. Like it's a little popular club, but that shit only got one way in, one way out. Nah, I'm good, yo. I ain't trying to be in no little spot like that downtown on Main Ave. Like y'all ain't get the arena or the casino or nothing like that. Y'all did the club on Main Ave. Pfft, the Black People Club. Oh man, I ain't going up in there, man. Nah, I'm good. Everybody said it was a dope ass time though, and ain't shit happened. But you know, just in case, cause niggas be acting stupid for no reason. Oh, they celebrities coming out. I'ma rob these niggas. Nah, like, bruh, I ain't even trying to be in that mix.
I watched on the plane the other day the Dick Cheney movie with. Oh, you must watch this. What's that called? Cheney? Vice. With Christian Bale, right?
He came like 70 fucking pounds
He's
for it.
unreal in this movie. He's great at everything he does. He's in a whole nother gear. He turns into this guy, man. And it's so crazy. He's just a guy working for Halliburton. You know, he's running all this military stuff and has all this experience with, you know, politics, but he's really just a business owner. So.
What he what Yeezy this motherfucker do the album release party and then don't release the album or some shit. What the fuck? Well, Yeezy something else though, bro. Nas got some new music. Stop lying, nigga. This nigga dropped King Disease Part 2 already? Yo, and it's 15 tracks, bro. Yo. Thank you. Sure appreciate that. Thank you very much. I did not know Nas dropped a new album. Uh, oh, King Disease 2. Let me go. Let me go ahead and add that to the library. I'm gonna listen to that later today. I ain't gonna listen to it on here though. Hey man, don't worry about me being up. What the fuck you doing up around this time? You talking about? Oh, I ain't know you be up around this time. Why the fuck is you up? I ain't know you be up around this time. I wasn't looking for none of y'all niggas, man. You need the juice. I thought I was gonna get some Germans and some Japanese people in here at this hour. I thought some French people was gonna come in here and chill me, but no, y'all niggas is up. Why y'all up so early in the fucking morning? No, I ain't from. You up early as hell asking me questions like that. You from Delaware? No, I ain't from Delaware, man. I'm I'm from South Carolina, but I currently live in Pennsylvania. So I'm on East Coast time, man. For me right now, bro, it's 3:41 in the morning. 3:41. Why the fuck are you not asleep? Why are you not asleep right now? Hey, man. You talking about I'm gone. Hey, man, I'm an artist, man. I gotta be up. What they call it? Burning the midnight oil. I'm even talking kind of weird because I don't want to wake my girlfriend up. You know why? Because she sleep. Because my girlfriend sleep right now. But nah. Y'all motherfuckers up for no reason. You know what woke me up? Man, I had to take a shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know them shits that wake you up out your sleep? You be in a good ass dream too, and then you just like pop up like, oh, feel little bubbles going through your guts. Like, damn, man, I gotta go sit on the toilet. So I woke up, sat in the bathroom for a little while. Yo, no, why you up for real? You ain't want to answer my question, man. Why you up right now? I told you, man, I had to get up and go to the bathroom, and then since that shit just woke me up. Now I'm up. I figured since I'm up, it was a struggle too. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was a real struggle just now because I went to the bathroom and then I went downstairs in the living room and sat in front of the goddamn game for a minute. And I looked at the game and I thought about it and I said, if I play this game right now, I might not get no painting in today. Because I'll play the game and then I'll go back to sleep. Then I'll wake up later and then I'll want to play the game some more. So I say, since I'm up early, let me go ahead and get a couple hours in the studio real quick. Work on this art so that if later on today I do just sit around and play video games for a couple hours, I won't feel so bad about myself. If I paint now, I can play later. And I really do need to put like some hours in this weekend because I didn't paint at all last weekend. The last weekend was busy for me though. Like I went to Boston. I went to Philly last weekend to do an art show. And so I was out the house like most of the day Saturday, and then Sunday me and my girl wound up doing some shit, and I ain't really getting no painting in on Sunday. Hmm. Alright, I'm literally just scrolling through social media right now. Trying to see if there's any news that I've missed. You know? Uh, not a whole lot, really. You know what I'm saying? I just try to stay with the same routine, stay on the same pattern. You know, when shit don't change, shit don't change too fast. I don't like rapid change. I like a nice progression so I can see where the fuck I'm going. So I just be doing the same shit all the time. Hopefully trying to get a little bit better at it. Same old shit, just a different day. Alright. See what we need to do is I just got up, so like I say, I almost went to go play some video games, but I was like, nah. Let me go in the studio instead, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what you dedicate your time to. Time management. So I feel like I need to paint for a little while since I'm up. Might as well try to be productive. You know? Let's try to be productive. Pretty chill, bro. Pretty chill. Had an easy day at work yesterday. Um, and shit, me and one of the homies went out for lunch. Had some wings. Came home. My girl wound up cooking some good ass food on the grill, bro. She made some kielbasa and some burgers and some corn and vegetables and some salmon. Cooked all that shit on the grill. Bruh. And we had some little mixed drinks last night. Man, I'm trying to get this little piece of cloth right. Work on the background a little bit. See what I can do for about an hour or two. Thanks, yo. Somebody asked a question in this art group that I'm a part of. There's like, how do you see your art now from when you first started? Oh shit. And I said, I think nowadays I really do paint like more true to myself, like the imagery I paint. like I say, I used to just try to paint like pretty stuff that people would like to see. Now I just paint the shit that I want to see, and I don't give a fuck if other people like that shit or not, yo. That's kind of where I'm at with my art and shit like that right there. Like you already know, a lot of people don't know about that Akira shit, but that's something that I love. I still have my VHS copy of Akira. You know, watched that movie so many times. So this piece right here it'll already connect me with motherfuckers just on the same who just are interested in the same things I'm truly interested in, like anime. You know what I'm saying? I've never really put like any anime type shit in my art before. You know, but I love fucking anime, yo. And so I was like, you know what? Let me do this shit now because I feel like doing it. Like painting like the weed and the toes. Like very few people actually get this shit. And like the comments I get from it are just so weird, and people are always questioning like, why the fuck why does she have weed in her toes and whatever? But like I don't know, but I love that shit. So it don't matter what nobody else think, really. And like so, I'm gonna paint some liquor and some of my favorite movies because that's what I do sometimes. I sit around and have a couple of drinks and watch some dope ass anime. You know. So now I'm telling you, yo, like the first one I seen was I watched Ghost in the Shell on the Sci-Fi Channel, and I can remember when two channels launched, yo. I remember when a few channels, but like back in the day, like I I just thought like, oh, TV is TV and shit don't really change. And then like new channels came out. Like I remember when Nickelodeon came out, I was like, oh shit, they got a new network. I was like, that's crazy. And then I remember when the Sci-Fi Channel launched, and the Sci-Fi Channel ran for a couple of years before they had um, manga Saturdays or anime Saturdays or some shit like that. And I clearly remember like, yo, sci-fi was my shit as a kid, yo. I always loved anything sci-fi, yo. I remember one Saturday, yo, they played Ghost in the Shell. Bro, I barely watched any American animation after that shit, yo. And I seen that shit in like 96, 97. I think it was like 96 and 97. Bro, after I was seeing Ghost in the Shell the first time, bro, I barely watch American animation. Bugs Bunny and all that shit don't cut it for me no more, bro. Silverhawks, yo, that shit was dope. But now, like, I went on an anime binge, bro. Like this right here is so you see is fucking Ghost in the Shell, Akira, and a Scanner Darkly. Now a Scanner, but an animated overlay to it. So I threw that shit in there because a lot of people never seen that shit either, yo. A Scanner Darkly, and like the cast in that shit is fucking uh, especially with the cast of that movie. Like nobody don't really know about that shit, yo. Yeah, but like you say, some of our older shit was definitely fucking imports to America. Power Rangers, you know what I'm saying? That shit didn't start in America. That was like a Japanese import. And a lot of other cartoons were like Japanese imports, but they were like cartoony, you know, and like geared towards kids and young adults. But like once you start getting into like some of that deeper animation, like yo, like what the fuck, yo? I seen Ninja Scroll. Oh my god, the one scene where she went to where the chick went to go talk to the fucking Shogun, and he's in the room fucking the bitch, and they got the scene like you can see him hitting the bitch from the back, and she in there like and then the ninja warrior come to talk to him, but he don't stop fucking. He's having a conversation with her. Well, send the other clan members to this location. But he's still fucking his chick at the same time. I'm like, what? How did they? But this is a cartoon. How is this even possible? They got a sex scene this fucking graphic and nonchalant at the same time. It's like I don't understand. I don't. How is this possible? Who made this shit? Who directed this shit? And then the other scene, the bad Koga ninja, he like rips the dude arms off and then just drinks the blood from his arm. It's like, yo, this is not for kids. Yo, this is not for kids, yo. Like, oh my god. Ninja Scroll, yo, if you've never seen the first original Ninja Scroll, oh my god, that shit is so fucking graphic, yo. And then, and then the one dude, he caught the bitch and he was about to rape her, and he stripped the bitch clothes off, and then put like her whole titty, and they showed the titties, and he put like the whole titty in his mouth. I'm like, this is like soft porn in an animated movie. Never, I was like, yo, I can't watch American animation now, like, or anime geared towards Americans, because it's different for us. They make some of their shit they don't really send over here like that. But Desert Punk, oh my damn, Cowboy Bebop, I got everything Cowboy Bebop. I got every episode in the movie. Um, they remade Berserk, but I have the original Berserk series, the whole thing, yo, like the original one. Still got that shit. Um, like one kind of American anime that was still. Oh, they definitely remade Berserk. It's on Netflix, bro. They remade that shit. Legend of the Overfiend. No, I haven't. No, I have not seen that. Um, wow, that's the first clip that comes up in Legend of the Overfiend. What the fuck, bro? He done put me on some Henty.
Leave when we meet the old master.
Suck it, you shit.
Yeah, and that's why they don't send everything over here, because our culture isn't.
Bill 2042 new.
Our culture isn't. I don't know, like we still hold too many taboos and shit, yo. We got too many taboos in our culture, and some other cultures don't. And I don't know, somehow, like in America, we've actually, well, it's changing a lot, but we demonized sex for a long time, and like made sex like this really weird taboo thing that shouldn't be talked about openly in public. But you know, in Japan, they got fucking panty dispenser machines, like snack machines, looking like that shit just different over there, you know. And a lot of other cultures, like sex work is a legal, legit business and employment, and that shit reflects in their entertainment, where they're not, you know, they don't hold back from talking about certain issues or making certain kind of content, because it's like, nigga, it's talking about fucking, everybody does it. How the fuck you think we keep humans here? It's like one of the most basic things that people do. It's like we eat, we sleep, we shit, and we fuck. And then after that, then we think about stuff and try to come up with ideas, but on some basic level shit. That's like what we do. But somehow our culture finds like the fucking part, like, you know, so, so animalistic that it shouldn't be talked about in certain formats or certain situations. Taboo is just another term for perversions. I guess that people would see that's how they depict things, as a perversion. But I mean, once again, that's semantics and language and culture that all helps create that notion for whatever.
Is eating up, and yesterday we got a little teaser video and some information about the game. So I thought that I'd jump on BF4 today and play some Gunmaster to celebrate the fact. And basically what it was, there was a little video posted on Twitter. I'll play it now if you haven't seen it, just so you can see what it is. Essentially, on August the 12th, there's going to be a 9-minute cinematic video about BF 2042. That was my kill do. And it's going to cover the story of the game, and apparently it will set up the war that's going on in 2042. A bit of lore, a bit of story. 9 minutes long, and it looks like it's proper CGI high budget stuff. It's going to be really interesting to see what they do there, because yeah, there's no single player in the game. All the narrative is going to be in the multiplayer and the live service. That guy just ruined me there with that Del 12. I mean, you didn't really get much from the video, but it seemed cool looking. Osprey's flying into a storm. There's the big ship, which is probably the USS Raven Rock, which has been mentioned before when they've done teasing for the game. Must be an important part of the story, that. There's a guy right here. Took a while. Now, the most interesting part of it to me is when that soldier runs through the streets.
Ooh, bro.
They're holding,
that's a very, 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 very tough answer. I mean, very tough question, but I don't know. I would automatically, like, my first go-to character would be Snake from Metal Gear Solid. I think yo, Solid Snake is a fucking dope ass character, yo. But then like I say that because I go further back with that character than a lot of other characters. You know, like I played that Metal Gear Solid as a kid, yo. And so I've just had more time and more experiences with that character over the years. So that'd definitely be my go-to character. But then, like I said, uh, it's so hard, like, because there have been so many good franchises that have given us like quality characters. I think CJ from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was a dope ass character. I think all the Grand Theft Auto main protagonists are dope, but CJ was definitely one of the best characters. I think Nathan Drake from the Uncharted series is a fucking awesome ass character. Um, exactly, yo. Um, who else? Uh, no lie, like two other really good characters are Joel and Ellie from the Last of Us series, which is another Naughty Dog game. That's crazy. But Naughty Dog, you know, those are their two like front running games and their characters are so good. And like Joel was a really, really good character. He was fleshed out. He was like a real person. And then in the second installment, they even Ellie's character in the first installment was a really good character, even though she wasn't playable. But then when they gave you the lead on her, like they really fleshed her character out even more, and it was like, yo, they made some really good characters with that series. And I've played both installments of it, and I liked it. You know, I like playing as Ellie. But those were some other good characters. But I still, like I say, I'll probably still have to stick with my go-to, which is um, Snake, our boss, big boss. Oh my god, the story is so confusing. So he was boss, or no, he was a clone of Big Boss. No, he was a boss was a student of Big Boss, and they cloned him and made Solid and Liquid Snake. And then somehow you get Raiden or Raiden, and I can't remember if he was a clone of a clone or. Yo, for a long time, me too, yo. It was like, but now they're both clones of Boss. And then that's when they, like I say, when they threw Ryan in there, I was like, so is this another, is this like a younger clone? Are they still going, are Foxhound still doing it? It's like, the story is so confusing. Outlast. That was Outlast. Is that the scary? Is that the scary horror series? Like when you're inside the old insane asylum? Outlast? And you got to use your camera and shit. I think that shit was too scary for me to play, man. I'm just trying to be honest, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some games be too scary, and I don't play them shits, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't be wanting nightmares and shit. Yeah, Outlast. I played the first one, yo. I played that shit for like the first 40 minutes. And then I was like, oh shit, oh no, I'm good. Man, my camera battery going dead. I can't see shit. And then the scene where it was a jump scare where you going down this hall and then this motherfucker push you through this glass window and you fall to the floor beneath you. And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that shit scared the fuck out of me, bro. I'm like, at that moment, I was like, I'm good for right now. I'm gonna just play something else for a little while and then I'll come back to this. But you know what? I never came back to this. Yo, I get you. That's just like what you call it too. Um, that that Resident Evil Biohazard. Mm, it got to a little scary part, and I said, you know what? Let me just put this down. I'll come back to this. Never came back to that. I was playing that. I was playing Biohazard in VR though, man. Yo, Resident Evil 7 in VR. Oh man, that shit is so creepy. I'm good. I'm good. Let me go play some Call of Duty. That shit ain't nearly as scary as this shit. I don't know, like scary movies don't scare me, but some scary video games, some shits like creep me out a little bit, yeah. I guess it's more immersive because you're actually controlling the character within the environment, like the environment that's creepy. And like, I guess if you're watching a movie, I don't know, I don't know why I'm like that. Like scary movies, like I say, scary movies just kind of like are comedies to me sometimes because the shit just be funny. It's just like it's just a fucking movie. But video games just be like, oh shit. You got to make your character go to the next scary location. It's like, oh my god. Outlast. Who does that anyway? I'm gonna just go to this old insane asylum by myself because I heard some stories and I want to get this scoop for the newspaper. Nah, bruh. I'm good. You go handle that by yourself. Tell me how that turned out. Ghost hunters. Yo, not speakers under the bed, yo. Yeah, that Resident Evil, that shit had so many jump scares in it. It's crazy. Those are some really good characters too. What it was, the Valentine cousins. Hmm. I remember that Command game, but damn, yo, my homeboy did some shit like that, but it wasn't like that extravagant. But we had like two extra speakers, yo, and like yo, this nigga, he was the dude who used to hook up everybody radios and amps in their cars. And yo, this dude took like these two car speakers, yo, and wired them shits into the TV. Like he took, I don't know, the front of the TV off and just wired in some extra speakers, yo, and had them shit sitting on the side of the TV. But bruh, that shit was so fucking loud, bro. Listening to movies and playing video games and shit, man, that shit was the fucking best. Motherfucking done made surround sound speakers out of some car speakers, yeah. They say that was like in the 90s, niggas was doing shit like that, yo. Being innovative, coming up with some cool ideas. Yo, now there's a new trend around here with the Spanish guys. These motherfuckers don't put their speakers in their trunk, yo. They just put their speakers in their back seat now. And like they come down the block, yo, that shit be so fucking loud. Like, bro, what is y'all doing, nigga? I notice people don't really put the loud music in their cars as much as they used to. Seem like now it's just like Spanish guys really do that shit. Black dudes be trying to stay low key because we done got harassed so much over that shit, man. Niggas don't even bother with loud systems no more. The Outlast, oh man, I don't know. I might. But it's in my library. I might try to get back into it. I need something to play anyway. I just been playing um Watch Dogs Legion. I've been bouncing back between that and I started back playing uh Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. The first one, the Ghost Recon Wildlands. I started back playing the PvP on that shit, yo. I'm really just waiting for this new Battlefield to come out. Ooh, shit. Man, can't wait to get back on some Battlefield. Now, that's probably one of my best favorite series. But damn, now they're talking about it's not gonna have a story mode to it. Like, why not, bro? I hate when they just do the online only shit. I don't really like that. It's like y'all can't give me a story with this? No, really? Damn. Seems like y'all ain't even trying no more. We didn't want to pay the writers. We didn't have enough time with the animation studios and blah 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 blah. So you don't get a fucking story, nigga. Straight to the online. But me playing story mode is how I get prepared and practice for online mode. No, they just want to throw you right in there with the wolves. I remember Strider as like a side scrolling game. Man, I watched a lot of people play damn. See, I can't even think of the name of the game now. The last little game that came out about the Ninja Warrior. Uh damn. But anyway, they need to just make they need to remake Tenchu Stealth Assassin, yo. Cause that last ninja game that came out is I thought that was gonna be like something like that, but it's like nah. I wouldn't mind playing like a badass stealth ninja game again. Yeah, the Tenchi was the shit.
Modern day weapon. You can't see their face, but it looks like they've got a hood on. And it also... What's the guy just hiding behind that bush? That was easier than I expected it to be. It also looks like they're wearing a ballistic mask on their head. And that particular mask looks incredibly similar to the Chinese support from BF4. Again, I'll put a picture up on the screen here so you can see and have a little comparison. Oh my god. They just wrecked me with that M60. Yeah, so it could be that BF4 and BF2042 operate in the same universe. Maybe the story of BF3, BF4 is connected to BF2042, and this is almost a sequel to those games. And that's a really interesting proposition for me because, because imagine if BF4 stuff turned up in BF2042. Imagine if we get remade BF4 maps and weapons, gadgets, whatever it might be, in BF Portal. Because we've got BF3, BC2 and 942, so why not BF4? Why not do a remake of everyone's favourite meat grinder, Operation Locker? You get what I'm saying? It could be fun. Man, you were creeping up on me, dude. But yeah, there's so many iconic maps in BF4. Tons to choose from if they ever wanted to go down that route. Now, alongside this little video teaser, they've launched a new website. It's got a bit of an interactive map on it with a few things that you can click on. Okay, I'm just going really low HP. What's this? 338 maybe? I think so. And on that map, there's notes from a journalist that's living in this 2042 world and explaining their story. And every day, leading up to the 12th when they show the cinematic, they're going to release updates for that. M60 again, man. Keep getting killed by that. There's a couple of new screenshots as well that they tweeted. Oh god, I hate this gun so much. It sucks. Yeah, the screenshots are pretty nice. I mean, difficult to tell really if they're in-game or are they concept art, because parts of it look like it's in-game, parts of it look like screenshots, so... Oh no. Oh my god, oh, there's a guy right on me. I'm being chased. It's a bulldog, isn't it? Yeah, I think they're concept art, but they've just been drawn to look like they're in-game. But they look sick.
You ever beaten a polygraph with a live?
No, I've had a lot of inconclusive. You do not want to completely rely on a polygraph. I've seen it fail miserably. It can be...
The Milky Way contains over 100 billion planets and moons, but only a handful can sustain biological life. But what if humans could modify the ecosystem of any cosmic body in our galaxy? What if we could change the temperature, thicken the atmosphere, and create another green planet? In the 1940s, author Jack Williamson coined the term terraforming. To terraform is to create an ecosystem that supports living organisms, from large, complicated vertebrates to simple, unicellular bacteria. Unfortunately, no cosmic body has ever been terraformed. It's an incredible feat that we as a species are far from achieving. But let's jump a few hundred years into the future. If we could terraform another planet, where would we start? Our most promising candidate isn't actually a planet. It's a moon. The very same moon you see glowing in the night sky. What makes the moon an ideal candidate for humanity's first adventure in terraforming? The moon has one major advantage over every planet now.
It's close.
It's only a short space flight away from Earth.
Exactly.
Of the 7 non-Earth planets in our solar system, Venus is the closest. The distance between Earth and Venus ranges from 162 million miles to 24 million miles. but the latter only happens once every 584 days. Traveling such a vast distance creates an incredible hurdle for our limited technology. On average, the moon is about 240,000 miles away, a fraction of the distance between Earth and Venus. A shorter spaceflight opens up all kinds of possibilities: shipping supplies, transporting parts, carrying astronauts and colonists. A smaller distance makes everything easier and significantly less expensive. Though the distance between Earth and the moon is comparatively small, the moon is far from perfect. Its dead and desolate ecosystem presents a number of environmental challenges. First and foremost, the moon's atmosphere is unbearably thin. It's made of a paper-thin layer of gases, which form a lunar exosphere. This exosphere contains just 100 molecules per cubic centimeter. For reference, Earth's atmosphere at sea level contains 100 billion molecules per cubic centimeter. As it stands today, the moon's exosphere cannot support biological life. So how do we thicken the exosphere and create a life-bearing ecosystem? The moon's exosphere remains razor-thin because it lacks the gaseous density of Earth's atmosphere. If we're going to thicken the moon's exosphere, we're going to need more gas. To spread gas around the exosphere, we'll need a series of icy comets that we will crash into the surface of the moon. When these comets come thundering into the moon's exosphere, the impact will populate the exosphere with a surplus of water vapor. Water vapor contains
This is Kutzkazart. Kutzkazart. The subtitle is "In a Nutshell," and so they go through all kind of things. Not as deep as some of the Gaia things are, but they use like really cool little animations just to explain some stuff. So this one is terraforming the moon, deep sea, black holes, Mars base, quantum computers, and everything in between, And they, like I said, it's just like quick little videos, but the animations are the coolest thing, and the voiceover is pretty decent too. But I think it's Russian? Kutzkazart? Is that Russian?
and hydrogen, which are two essentials for biological life. We need at least one more element to create breathable air. The last piece of the puzzle is nitrogen. Aerospace engineer Danbrin M. Cole claimed a gas called ammonia could fill the atmosphere with nitrogen. Cole designed his proposal for the red planet Mars, but the same strategy could potentially thicken the moon's exosphere. Humans could import a large quantity of ammonia, which would fill the moon's empty exosphere with nitrogen. Ammonia would also trigger the greenhouse effect, trapping and reflecting heat from the sun. This brings us to another significant roadblock: the moon's wildly changing temperatures. During the day, the moon boils. At the lunar equator, temperatures climb to a fiery 250 degrees Fahrenheit. In the evening, they plummet to the opposite extreme. Freezing nights fall below minus 200 degrees Fahrenheit around the equator, while deep craters at its northern pole can reach minus 410 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 266 degrees colder than the coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth. Why does the moon's temperature fluctuate so dramatically? It doesn't have an atmosphere to protect and insulate the surface. If humans tried to live on the moon right now, its radical temperatures would make our lives a living nightmare. But a surplus of gases like hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen would thicken the atmosphere, insulate the surface, and create a protective bubble from the sun's violent rays. Say we crash 100 icy comets into the surface of the moon. Say we import an excess of ammonia into the atmosphere, and the moon's harsh ecosystem grows more livable. Soon, we would build the first lunar settlement. What would life be like for the first group of settlers on the moon? Colonists may notice a surprising number of similarities to life on Earth. For starters, the moon's rotation could hypothetically be sped up to match the Earth's 24-hour cycle. Currently, one lunar day spans almost 30 days on Earth. The moon is tidally locked to the Earth, so the moon rotates incredibly slowly. By purposely crashing 100 comets into the surface of the moon, we could speed up the moon's rotation. The impact could free the moon from the Earth's tidal pull, thus changing its day and night cycle. Lunar colonists may also notice a valuable resource on the surface of the moon. Because we populated the moon's atmosphere with water vapor, lunar colonists may discover reusable sources of water. Renewable water means renewable energy, which could power equipment, grow food, and foster new life on the moon's desolate surface. Of course, everything we've discussed so far is theoretical. Countless problems could arise at each and every stage. What if the ammonia doesn't trigger the greenhouse effect? What if the moon can't handle 100 comets crashing into the surface? What if the moon's atmosphere changes in ways we aren't expecting? And how would we deal with such low levels of surface gravity? It could mean devastation for our bodies. Terraforming is still a very distant concept for our species. A lot could go wrong, because there's a lot we don't know. Humans have only recently entered the space age, yet here we are, contemplating interplanetary colonization. Each day, our theories press further, and our plans grow more detailed. But we have a long way to go before colonizing another planet. If and when we terraform another cosmic body, we may begin close to home. The moon has its fair share of problems, but it's a strong cabin to house our first interplanetary settlement. In the long run, the moon may not be a lifelong residence for our species. It may be a practice run before terraforming a larger, more sustainable ecosystem. But its proximity and resources make the moon a great place to start. If we can create a functioning lunar colony, who knows where in our solar system we will go next.
I wish, let me see something real quick.
Sometimes, the smallest gestures can be the most refreshing. Give extra, get extra.
Consciousness is perhaps the biggest riddle in nature. Stripped to its core meaning, consciousness is what allows us to be aware both of our surroundings and of our own inner state. But thinking about consciousness has this habit of taking us round in circles. We all intuitively know what consciousness is. It's this. It's what you're experiencing here, right now. But once we try to pinpoint just what exactly it is, it leaves us grasping at thin air. And not just us. Philosophers and scientists struggle to define consciousness. Different schools and ideas compete with one another, but no one has come close to figuring it out. It's unsettling to realize that we don't understand what makes us aware of ourselves and the world. In this fuzzy area, consciousness and intelligence are also related, although they are not the same. We'll talk in greater depth about theories of consciousness and intelligence in other videos. Like much of what makes us human, our consciousness is likely to have evolved from less complex forms as a product of evolution by natural selection. It has probably emerged from an immense several hundred million year sequence of countless microsteps that together make up a sort of gradient of consciousness. What was the first step on this path from the non-conscious to the basic consciousness that ultimately led to the convoluted consciousness we humans enjoy today? Take a stone. The consensus is that a stone is not conscious, though not everyone agrees even on this. Some panpsychists claim that a lump of rock may have an inner life. However, there are no real grounds for any such assumption, since stones never show behavior. Their inner life can neither be proven nor disproven. A more common starting point is with living things. A living thing, or a self, is a part of the universe that sustains itself and makes more of its kind. To do so, it needs energy. And this is where an awareness of the world comes in handy. The original function of consciousness was probably to direct a mobile self that was short of energy to a fresh supply of food. On the smaller scales of life, you don't need to be aware to find food. Trichoplax adherens, one of the simplest of all animals, moves around haphazardly. It slows down in the presence of food and speeds up in its absence. This is highly effective and makes the tiny creature spend more time where there is food than where there is not. But it never moves in a particular direction towards a particular target, and there's no need for it to be conscious of its environment. The first major step towards consciousness was probably taken when mobile selves started to move themselves directionally, moving towards what was good for them, say food, and away from what was less good, say someone else who thought that they were food. Take Dugicia tigrina, a tiny worm known for its funny face. Sometimes the worm is hungry, and sometimes not. This means that when it moves, the worm self is not simply producing an automatic response to an external stimulus, but that its actions depend upon its inner physiological state, whether it's hungry or sated. When it's just eaten, the worm is less energetic, but when starved for a while, it will move itself in the direction of tasty things. It uses chemoreceptors on its head to smell its environment and guide it in the direction where the scent of food is strongest. After finding and eating a meal, our worm buddy heads back to a dark, sheltered spot to digest it in safety, until it's hungry again. But animals that blindly follow their sense of smell don't have a concrete objective in view. They still lack any sense of where they are heading. So the next step on the ladder of consciousness is to add some perception at a distance, like vision. Vision adds context and depth to our world. With vision comes a sense of the space we and our food exist in. It adds a whole new dimension to awareness and is a huge step towards more familiar consciousness.
I would do anything to go to Tokyo.
I got the tickets.
But they canceled those. I know I can't go, but I really wish I could.
Hey guys, this is Cole from Tokyo.
Hey.
This is Yoyogi Park.
We're going to Kakigori, which is our favorite summertime treat.
An optical apparatus like an eye enables us to visualize our goal and lock onto it. But even at this stage, a self is only able to pursue its food as long as it sees it. So the next logical step needs to happen on the inside. To visualize food in its absence, for example, a self needs to create some sort of inner representation of the world. Now an animal can continue looking for food even when it escapes its sensory range. Because of this inner representation of what is relevant in the world, it can remain focused on its food and its desire to get it. Our self now exists in a world it can get familiar with. The ability to remember things has emerged. Thanks to memory, animals can be distracted from a pursuit for a few seconds, but quickly continue their path afterwards. A related phenomenon is called object permanence. This describes our awareness that things continue to exist even when we can't see them. This cognitive skill is enjoyed by some mammals and birds, and perhaps other animals too. Human babies tend to develop this ability around the time they turn 8 months, while baby chickens show this ability within a day or two of being born. The capacity to remember a thing in its absence suggests at least a basic sense of time. A sense of time is a big step on the ladder of consciousness. It may also enable a self to look forward from the present moment and anticipate the future. Adult chickens, for example, are able to resist a meal put in front of them if they expect to receive a bigger meal as a prize for holding back for a while. This sort of delayed gratification means there is an ability to visualize a reward that only exists in the future, which can be quite a challenge even for adult humans. Western scrub jays are experts in delayed gratification. They show an even more elaborate sense of the future when they hide food in a cache to retrieve it at a later date. The scrub jays will even re-hide their food if they become aware that a potential thief has been watching them. This means that they know that there are other hungry selves out there who are aware and see the world from their own different perspective. Crafty scrub jays can sort of read the mind of their fellow birds. This ability to mind read is crucial for complex levels of consciousness. By putting yourself in the position of others, you can outsmart a rich competitor or empathize with a hungry friend. Language takes the ability to read minds and represent what is absent to a whole new level. Words enable us to construct hypotheses about the world, make detailed plans, and to communicate them with others. Words enable us to think about ourselves and our place in the universe, and even about our own consciousness, which is something we'll be doing more in future videos. So, what is the origin of our consciousness? It probably began as the directed motion of a hungry self towards a source of food, with the survival benefits this gave it over competitors that moved at random or not at all. It probably all started with the urge for more food. So even with the sophisticated consciousness that allows us to dream about space, build skyscrapers, or obsess about novels, it's not surprising that we can't stop thinking about where we'll get our next meal. Collectively, we've put so much thought and ingenuity into getting food that we can now just get our food to come to us with little conscious effort. This video is part one of the three-part video series relating to big questions of life and the universe, made possible by a grant from the Templeton World Charity Foundation. You can find our sources and further reading in the video description, or get the Consciousness book by Rupert Glasgow for free, linked down below. If you want to help us make more videos, you can do so on patreon.com, or get one of our posters from our shop.
Eaten a polygraph if you're alive?
No, I've had a lot of inconclusive. You do not want to completely rely on a polygraph. I've either fail miserably. It can be beaten if you feel no difference between right and wrong.
You're gonna go back in.
You beat teams like this all season long.
Guys know me. I'm normally not too big on the whole survival games thing because I feel like most survival games can get a little too repetitive and boring at times. You're constantly doing the same thing, trying to survive against the same thing, and it gets boring to me.
And that's a fact.
But there is a survival game that just launched, the demo version. It is called Sand. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I forgot what it's called. Sand. What? No. Sand. What's it called? I just downloaded it. It's called Star Sand, and I saw it. It honestly looks really, really unique. You're like stuck on a desert with nothing around you. There's sandstorms that come in. There's coyotes that attack you. It looks like a lot of fun. And also, guys, 20,000 likes in 5 hours. You got yourself not a daily upload, but a double upload on the main channel and the second channel. And if you don't hit it, then
Or what?
I never in my life will ever upload on YouTube again. Nah, I'm just playing. you almost got me. Oh my god. Whoa. We in a whole sandstorm. Whose house is this? Listen, I don't know what the hell we did. I just pressed Ace and we started. Whoa. Okay. Press tab to open the inventory, right click on the water bottle. Move it where? Move it to the hot bar, okay. Perfect. Hey, look at me. I got some water. Hey, we hydrated, okay. God damn, this is empty. This is so empty. Like, how is this a survival game? Where is the survival? It's just a desert. Alright, let me see. Is there anything that I can collect in this house before we head out? Absolutely nothing. There's literally just sand. Alright, let's go ahead and make a little exit. We got some music playing in the background too. Damn, like, how is this a survival game? I don't see nothing. It's just sand. It's just sand. What the freak? Okay, now pick up these little thingies. No! Alright, I see something all the way over there. I'm gonna head over there. Maybe I can find something in there that might be useful. Oh! We got water! We got fresh water! Okay, wow. I was not expecting a whole pond to be in the middle of a desert. Hold on, what is this? What is this? A stone? Let me get that. What is that sound? What is that? Oh, shit! It's attacking me? Hold on, relax. Relax, buddy. Don't make me pull out my stone. Find water is my objective. I found water. How do I refill up my water? Oh. Alright. Say that. Yeah, we're getting fresh water, guys.
Every day, I die over and over again. But now, we'll stop this. Let's take this to the next level. Like this, but your lawn looks a little bit more like this, then you should click right here and check out TruGreen. With the local lawn experts that guarantee results you can see. Every TruGreen lawn specialist brings a truck full of PhD-backed know-how, localized feed, seeds, fertilizer, and equipment designed specifically for your lawn, climate, and soil. So you don't need to waste your valuable free time trying to do it yourself. We do the hard work for you, like clearing out those weeds, hiding your grass for nutrients. You spread high-grade fertilizer mixed specifically for your region and soil type.
We aerate, cut away the thatch, choking the root of your grass.
Then, we don't just seed your lawn, we overseed it so that it grows in full and healthy. And we don't just do lawns, we offer tree and shrub care as well as pest control to say goodbye to mosquitoes and hello outdoor living.
My lawn needed help. I tried everything I knew to fix it, but I...
Mosquito opens and cracking it. Ooh, okay. You know what I want to craft? I want to craft a raw knife. That sounds cool. You need 2 stones. That's all you need. Okay, so I have 1. Here's 2. Hold on. Let me craft this. Hey.
Wow.
Hey. You already know, baby. We're going crazy. A stick. Let me get that. What the? Is that a beehive? Oh my, I'm getting chased by bees. I'm getting chased by bees. Wait, are they chasing me? Yeah, they're chasing me. Alright, you can't get in the water though. That's what I thought. Guys, what is this? Why is it jumping up and down like that? Hey buddy, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yep. Oh, I'm killing it. I'm killing it. Nah, don't you run from me. Don't you run from me. Why? It looks like he's doing a TikTok dance or something. Oh, stop running. Stop running. Can I even kill this thing? Yep. I did. Or you cut down a yucca plant. What is a yucca plant? This is a cocoa palm. Alright. This is a date palm. This is a palm. This is a cocoa palm. This is a bush. This is a rock. Honestly, this game does not look that bad. I honestly think it's... Oh, no. I think this game is actually pretty decent. It's really, really decent. Oh, this is a yucca plant. Here, grab this. Come on, go ahead. Give me everything you got. You are dead. What? How did I die? Wait, how did I die? You're telling me I gotta make a new game? Oh my god. I didn't even do nothing. I was literally drinking water. Alright, listen, we have to go back there. We have to go back there. I'm restarting the whole entire process. I mean, my first initial thoughts on this game is that it's actually decent. It's unique compared to other survival games. Like, staying in the desert to me sounds pretty cool if you ask me. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck? Ooh, a pineapple. Let me take that. Come here, pineapple. Got it. Now let me get this yucca plant. I found this yucca plant. Let me get these stems that come with it. Sticks. Okay. I think we can place down our little bendy. A little building. We can start building. Right? Yeah. Start building. Hold on. Why am I dying? Why am I dying? I think I have to find some shade. But what was this? What did I just place? It's a trail marker. What is it used for, though? I don't know. I'm new to this game, just like you guys are too. I need to find some shade because I'm gonna start dying. It's getting way too hot apparently. Maybe under this rock I can hide. Oh yeah, that cools down the temperature. No, it doesn't. I'm still taking damage. What the freak? All right, guys. I got my first axe. What is this? A banana? Let me get these bananas. All right, here we go. Banana tree. Give me all your wood. Whoa. Give me all the wood you got. Come on. Ooh, okay, hold on. Got all that. Sticks. Sticks and stones. Cocoa palm. Let me get this tool. That's a big tree. Damn, we got big old cocos too. Let me get them cocos out. Okay, don't fall on my head. Hold on. Coconut. Let me get those. A trunk. Can I break this trunk? Alright, got the logs. Yes, sir. Alright, now let me go ahead and see if I can craft a campfire. I need one more stone. One more stone. It's also getting nighttime. It's starting to get really dark out here. I gotta try to build something. I have to try to build like a house or something. Don't worry, Frog. I'm not gonna kill you. Oh, ugly ass. Oh my god, the sun is setting in. No. I know this is where all the monsters come out. What the freak is that? I know y'all see that? Nah, hold on. Those are camels. Those gotta be camels. Hey, hey! What are you guys? Oh my, of course you're gonna run away from me even though I did nothing to you. I have to find something. I have to find some sort of help. Camel. Camel, I know I see you. Come here, Camel. I need your help. I need your help, Camel. I gotta ride you.
Whoa! Pause on it.
Can I ride? I think I can. No, I can't. Oh, I can give it food. Come here. Come here. I got you. I got you. Come here. I got you. Come here. Let me feed you. Now, can I ride you? Can I ride you now? You can tame it. I can tame it. It's like Minecraft. Ew. You smile at me. Close your mouth. Who's it in? No, take this meat. I got meat for you. You want meat, right? No, what are you doing? You can't go to sleep. Why are you sleeping? Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing? You want food too? I got you. Come here. I fed them both now. Are they my people? I think they're my people. Wait. I've tamed him. I tamed him. Is he mine? I can ride him now? Okay, riding not available in the demo. Alright, that's some bullshit. Keep in mind that you can only survive 2 days in this, like, your demo version. You can't survive more than 2 days, which is really stupid. And hold on, I see some deer. Let me kill this deer. I missed it.
Garbage.
I missed it again.
Garbage.
Missed it again. Alright, let me just stop.
Garbage.
I'm in this little place. Can't seem to find anything. What the fucking I just jumped out my fucking chair. Thank you for trying our very first demo. I don't want to play your demo again. It's ass. Alright guys, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this game. I'm not even gonna lie, I had such high hopes for this game until I actually played it. One last thing before I leave you guys here, I'm doing a Last of Us Part 2 playthrough on the second channel starting tonight with our first episode. If you guys want to check it out, feel free to do that. It's up to you. And yeah, that's all I really got to say. Love you guys, take care of yourselves, and I might see you guys tomorrow with the double upload. If you hit that 20k likes in 5 hours, if not, and I'll see you all in the next one. Alright? Goodbye. Love you guys. See you tonight. Bye. Alright, I keep saying goodbye. I'm sorry, I'm gonna end it off.
What would you do if you found out you weren't real? What do you mean? This world is just a game. And we're all just characters. I feel brand new. Oh, didn't see that one coming. Aren't you sick of being wrong? Rondo?
Dead Matter is a hopefully upcoming open-world online sandbox zombie survival roguelike horror shooter focused on realism. The reason I say hopefully upcoming is because this game is ambitious for what it is, an entirely crowdfunded small indie studio project. We've seen a lot of these make insane promises, raise a lot of money, only to fall short on most, if not all, of these promises. With that said, I'm optimistic about Dead Matter because the devs have a solid foundation laid already, and they still seem to be working hard on it, as well as adding new members to their team, which now consists of 19 people. Their most recent development blog came out just about a month ago, and there was a new blog update just a few days ago. Dead Matter is set in a zombie-plagued post-apocalyptic Alberta. The devs say that they're keeping single-player gamers in mind as well as multiplayer, which is exciting for me because I have no friends, but also because I like to immerse myself in these desolate worlds by myself to enhance the feeling of being alone surrounded by danger. Another thing adding to that is the minimal HUD that they're going for. The only way to be able to look at a map is if you find one, but other meaningful orienters include street signs, markings, and even satellites that will always face south. This game is meant to be a PvE with PvP elements, so killing other players will be an option, but will also have consequences like it would in real IRL, real life, as the focus is on working together as a team. There will be NPCs that you'll be able to interact with, but the game really isn't story-driven, and I wouldn't expect it to be. All I want is to find creative ways to trap my human companions that I've spent hours becoming friends with, and watch from a safe place as they get devoured by hordes of undead. Obviously. A key factor in this is zombie AI, which we'll probably only get to have a good feel of once we get to play the game ourselves. All we know so far is that they spread out to surround you and chase multiple people at once, and also that this is a high priority thing to get right for the developers. They've almost finished implementing AI settlements and factions which you'll be able to trade with and run errands for, but there's also going to be hostile NPCs such as bandits. And speaking of settlements, you'll be able to occupy almost any building you come across, be it a simple house or a commercial building, and turn it into a shrine for your waifu or just regular shelter with an expansive crafting and barricading system. You can even build your own farm where you can grow fruits and vegetables to add to the food you gathered by hunting animals in the forest. There's also player, weapon, and vehicle customization. There's most likely going to be a screen separate from the inventory dedicated to weapon modding. You will be able to do some things on the fly, like attaching a laser pointer to your rifle, but if you want to, for example, switch out your stock, you'll have to go home to your workbench. If you happen to get snubbed by a non-friendly player for loot, or die to the zombies because you spent too much of your life sitting at the computer and didn't have enough stamina to outrun them, you'll lose all items you had on you except for the ones you kept in your tool belt. So it's kind of like Tarkov, but it doesn't make you want to destroy the bloodline of whoever programmed this shit quite as much. They seem to really be trying hard to make weapons feel good, and so far from what we can see, they're doing a great job at it. Visually, they look great, but they also sound right and look thick. The rifles sway when you walk or move the mouse, and the bullet trajectory moves with the barrel as well. The ricochet physics are also something that the devs have put special care into. Sound design is another key factor in games like this, and another big focus for Quantum Integrity. I now realize that this is the first time that I've said the name of the company that actually develops this game. I've just been calling them they, so I'm sorry, Quantum Integrity. Looting a cabinet, for example, will be sounds that other players or the zombies near you will be able to hear. The devs have done a lot of work to make sure gunshots sound as they should, depending on the distance and environment where the rounds were fired. If I mentioned that Dead Matter is focused on realism, there's 3D proximity voice chat that doesn't pass through walls and reverberates where it makes sense.
Drop your fucking pants.
You'll have to keep track of your character's hunger, thirst, and temperature. You'll need to fill your vehicle up with gas and replace broken parts. Lights turn off when you shoot them. You'll be able to kill the animals to harvest crafting items such as pelt or antlers. You can store items within other items such as a pot in your inventory. You'll be able to see players through curtains if their lights are on unless they tape newspapers up on the windows. There's a fully dynamic day-night cycle as well as weather system, and zombies will move slower when it's freezing cold outside. You'll only be able to find certain items where it makes sense, so you won't be finding a sniper scope in a deer's butthole. Your base can be raided while you're offline, but you'll be able to set traps, alarms, and other protective measures. Damaged storage items such as bags or pants will affect the amount of stuff they'll be able to hold until you repair them. Now, this one sounds the coolest to me, but it also sounds like the easiest to get wrong. Servers evolve over time. Factions form based on the player's actions, and the world degrades throughout the life of the server. Power grid shuts down, resources become more scarce, and objects in the game start to decay. There's obviously a demand for highly realistic, detailed open-world games, and you'd think someone with more money to spare would have already capitalized on that demand if such a thing was currently achievable. Then again, this might not be the game that you can sell to a huge mainstream audience of casual players and milk it for years to come, meaning only the small, passionate indie studios are left to finally get one of these right. Please. My ability to feel joy has been numbed by the constant disappointment. Please, why do you do this for me? This game could still be a good game even if many of the minor, originally planned stuff was cut out. Keep in mind that Dead Matter was supposed to go closed out way back in early 2018, but kept getting delayed, so I wouldn't be too hopeful for any new dates that they set, even though they seem to be pretty confident this time around. According to the latest announcement, the closed alpha is supposed to be available this June, and early access is scheduled for early 2021. At this point, I just want to see this game become a real thing and get some attention to hopefully allow the devs to keep adding stuff gradually over time. However, at the same time, if we keep getting regular substantial updates so we know for sure that this project is still in full swing, then I guess I'm fine with them taking their time to avoid releasing another buggy abomination. Listen to me, I got some clout off of my latest video, so I'm a legit gaming YouTuber now. You lose nothing by keeping this game on your radar, man. If you stay skeptical and don't get too excited, it doesn't hurt to at least be aware that something like this is in development. Also, take a look at what they already have done before forming an opinion, because I've only managed to fit so much into this video, and I'm not used to talking this much, so I just want to end it, man.